What up, Internet? It's your boy, RynoRyder. Today is normally the day where you would be seeing another episode of Climbing the Anthill, the vlog I've been doing while writing and making a feature film this year. I'm coming in at the beginning of this video because I'm recording this on March 24th, 2020. It's actually my son Cannon's birthday, so off the bat, Cannon, if you ever see this, not spending your birthday with you today because we're quarantined, we're separated, but I love you. You're the greatest, and you're going to be able to achieve and do anything you want in your life. I just know it. I'm very proud of you, and I love you. All right, that stuff aside, I wanted to come in at the beginning of this one because in 3-4 days time, I'm going to be releasing the most important piece of content I've ever put together and put out to the world. And I have a lot of press planned, circulating around that release of the video, and also the announcement of my new media and film production company, and lots of other things. So it's a big weekend, and I've been looking forward to it and waiting for this weekend for months and months now. I've been planning this. I did not foresee, as no one did, the current state that the world is in. And we're just going to see what happens. But the reason I wanted to come in the beginning and interrupt your regularly scheduled Anthill vlog viewing is because I don't know what's going to happen over the weekend between now and when you're going to see this video. Could be nothing. The content I put out could get 20-30 views, just like anything else, and the game will continue to go, and that's perfectly fine by me because I'm very proud of the piece, and it just being a timestamp in my journey and my career and everything like that. I think the video pretty much sums up who I am and what I'm all about and why I'm doing all of this, and why I think it's important, where my passions are, and a little bit about my past. After this, I had planned or am planning to pivot a little bit, and starting now, or I don't know if it's going to be next week or in a month or what have you, but I'm going to start producing a weekly company vlog. I was doing a personal vlog, and I am stealing this idea from a colleague of mine to basically document the entire journey of this company, the company being RynoRyder Media. I officially formed it January 1st, 2020, and we're making our big announcement to the world this coming weekend in 4 days, over a 2-day period. And Ryan McCoy is going to die someday. I've very much come to terms with that, and am half hoping it happens any day, while simultaneously squeezing the fuck out of life every single day as well. I think if it's all right for me to want to die every day, as long as I give myself the due respect to also live each day, to really live each day. I think if you get to a place mentally where you're able to live and die every single day, and you put that on repeat for the rest of your life, I think that puts you in a very good position to be able to do and achieve what you want in your life. So that being said, this will be the last installment of climbing the anthill. As you can see, my appearance is a bit different, as you'll notice going into this last 16th video. And I just wanted to, be transparent, and in case the 3 or 4 people that are watching these every week suddenly say, "Hey, where's the anthill? I thought you were doing this the whole time, making a movie." We are making the movie this year. We're shooting in September. I'm giving myself plenty of time. There are just so many pieces coming together for it. It's truly amazing, and beyond just the film for the anthill, RynoRyder Media I've got a solid next 3 years mapped out and planned out, multiple projects, and I'm ready to start doing some damage. And I want to document the journey of my company from inception. And I mean, it's going to play on the same YouTube channel as this one, so you even get a good 2.5 years beforehand of my personal journey that's led me up, giving me the confidence to be able to make the leap now, by bringing all my IP in-house under one roof, my roof, and I'm tired of waiting for other people, and I'm just ready to go. So this is it. I was planning on having an office set up and interns to help me out and that whole thing, but this coronavirus really it didn't throw any wrench into my plans. I mean, I'm adaptable as hell, so I will be operating out of my home office for the duration of this quarantine and things like that. And so we'll see what happens. If I'm able to record enough content between you watching this and next Monday, then I think we'll start the company vlogs next week. If not, then I won't. I'm kind of playing it day to day, playing it by ear, as I think a lot of people are as well. I could say a lot more, but and I want to say a lot more, but I've already said it all. And if you're watching this, go back and watch the last video posted, and that says my message pretty loud and clear. I wish the absolute best for every single one of you. I want to take a moment and from the most honest place I can come from, I want to thank every single person who's been with me and helped me in this journey. A lot of people you know or have seen on here or could assume those who've helped, but for every one of those, there are 1 or 2 or more that are behind the scenes that nobody knows about, that I would not be here without them, that have just really been there for me, supported me emotionally, and just been there for me, flat out been there for me. And so if you are one of those people and you're seeing this, and I believe you'll know who you are if you are one of those people, I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Couldn't be here without you. So that being said, I will now cut away to episode 16 of, I don't even know what stage I'm at with these anthill vlogs, but yeah, there's just lots more coming. It's going to be a very, very exciting year, and I'm so happy that I'm doing this to share it with all of you. It really gives me a lot of pleasure and joy, because I want young filmmakers to follow my lead and to watch what I'm doing and to incorporate it into their own psyche and style and emulate it. That's how we're going to win. It's just going to take a hell of a lot of time and effort. But what else do we have but that, right? Anyway. Thank you all again so much, and enjoy day 16, climbing the anthill. Later. Yo, what up, internet? It is your boy RynoRyder, closing out a huge day, and gonna do a little catch up with you on the anthill. Gonna try to keep this vlog focused about the anthill, even though there are some really great things going on for RynoRyder in general. You're gonna see all of it if you keep watching this. So I finished the script. Again, I can't remember what vlog number this is or what I said last time, but I finished the script. And what I do every time before I send it out, so you've seen the entire process going from this wall filled with Post-its to now a screenplay. It's not 80 pages, it's 60 pages. Hold up. I can hear the booing and the oohs and ahs right now. I haven't sent it to Kaya yet, but my process is I go from all of that through the breakdown to the treatment to writing the screenplay, and then I print out the screenplay, and then I go through it by hand in a blue pen, to be precise, and I read it from start to finish, and with just a really, really as focused lens as I possibly can. And I just make every single correction in there exactly what the change is. So I'll show you this one as an example. Bellabone smirks, subtle age. Okay, so you're liable to get your face smashed in if you keep announcing everyone you're a fairy. There's a lot more heavy lifting. So oh, and I think I got to scratch out that line too. Anyway, so Kaya had he's read the short version, and he thought that maybe some of the language was a little bit much. So I'm taking out the stuff for the and I just didn't like it. Anyway, so you can see I crossed out. Sorry, I'm not making much sense. Crossed out that, and I just write whatever the line is in there. Let me see if I can find a better example of something. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. So I'm keeping all this. I'm not crossing out, but I wanted to add a line in between there because as I was reading this, Bellabone just walked into the bus. She's walking into a bus, and the bus driver's name is Gus. I just realized that I named him Gus and Bus. I shit you not, I just made that connection right this moment. Right now. That's like subconscious at its best. Anyway, and I liked it. She goes up, and then it didn't make sense. It like all of a sudden it just felt like to me, Bellabone needed to talk there. So, I just add right there, and then Bellabone, see, I draw a line underneath, write his line, and then this is the action that will come next, and then another line, and then it's going to go right back to there. So when I come into final draft and I open this up on the screen, I'm going to highlight this, I'm going to hit delete,
Okay, and then I'm hitting enter, and it's going to bring me down here to this line. I'm then going to hit tab, and it's going to go over, and I'm going to hit the letter B, and the name Bellabone is going to pop up. I'm going to hit enter. It's going to bring my cursor down to here. I'm going to type, yeah, get it, and then hit enter, to which it's going to bring me over here to action, and then I'm going to type Gus smiles proudly and shows Bellabone his teeth. Bellabone smiles, and then I'm going to hit enter, tab, and hit B again, which is going to bring up that. I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to come down and to here, and then I'm going to type in that's good, and then I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to bring me back here, and then the next line will be from the guard, that's gross, to Bellabone, keep moving. Make sense? That's exactly how it plays out in my head. Exactly how I do it. So I do that for the whole script. And then I go back into Final Draft and make all those changes exactly how I just showed you just now. And then that is my first draft that I send out. So to all the words of wisdom out there, all the quotes from very prolific writers who say that, or have said in the past, that your first draft is shit, or just trudge through that first draft and it's garbage and blah, 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 and just get it out of the way so you can really, get into it. And I call bullshit. I think this first draft is going to be very, sound and tight, and we'll just need a little bit of republishing and refurbishing from there on to make a really compelling script. But I don't think that first draft should be shit. I think they should be very well thought out, and you should put your absolute best foot forward. That's what I'm going to do on that. And then you send it out to people that you trust and get their opinions on it. And then you're open enough to be able to go back, and a little bit of space in between those gaps, a couple weeks, couple months, whatever. Maybe not a couple months for me personally. That's a little long. Maybe max would be like 4 weeks that I'd like to get if I'm actively trying to write it. And so then you come back to it, and with those fresh eyes and new inputs, and you get new ideas sparked, and you can add those. That's my son coming home from playing with the neighbors. So anyway, there you go. That's the update on the anthill. Again, please share this video with somebody that you know that is, looking to screenwrite or whatever, and continue to follow the journey, because there's a lot more coming. And I'm super, super, super pumped. In the meantime, I believe in you, each and every one of you. Go out there, kill it. All right? RynoRyder out.